Hi there, beautiful people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Today I'll be doing another discontinued gem. It's from the house of Armani and then the Code line. So this fragrance I wanted to review for a very long time, and I recently just got it. Someone offered me, just like, "Hey, do you want this perfume?" I actually decided not to keep it, sell it off, but this is gonna be Armani Code Sport. Okay, this fragrance. Many of you back in the days used this, and this one you have a lot of memories with, and this is one of the best sporty fragrances renowned in the community. So I'll look at it, and I actually like to have a special thanks to Madin Bhai, brother Madin. He's also our community member. He is the one who bought of the perfume from me, and I actually sort of requested, brother, I'm going to be doing the review from this using a couple of sprays. Is that okay? He said absolutely fine. Very nice guy. Thank you so much, Madin Bhai, for your generosity. So this fragrance line, I actually have few lines always I want to complete, right? And the Armani Code line is something that's very special to me. We used Code back in our university, college days. Our parents used it. I mean, our fathers, uncles used it. So Code was one of the top seller, one of the most creative fragrances. It got the 50 awards from most creative fragrance for a couple of years in a row, like couple of years. And then I think it was very popular, top seller from House of Armani. And this fragrance picks up a lot of compliments, and its flankers are not bad at all. So I try to cover almost all of them, but I realized there are so many more. So I covered on most of them, on most part, but today we'll be looking at Sport Code one at a time. So this one, I think it's a 75 ml. I don't know if it came out in a bigger bottle. Maybe perhaps there's 125 ml. Don't quote me on that one, but this is the bottle that I have. So it's written Sport, very distinctive in red, and it says Armani Code. Side looks like that, back looks like that. Okay, and base, it will have your batch code and all that. So House of Giorgio Armani. The bottle, basically these bottles, I mean this one, it's got some age to it. It's kind of feels sticky because it had sort of like a rubbery material, I guess, and it says the name once again, Armani Sport Code. The cap is kind of like a silver color, and if you put it, watch it like look at it like this, you cannot tell the juice level, but if you put LED in the dark room, you can see how much you're left with. This bottle has about 70 ml or so. And then the batch code at the base. So this fragrance, it's now getting a bit rare to find, and if you find it somewhere, it will be actually very pricey. In general, these 75 mils used to go for around, I think, more or less like $85 retail US, but nowadays it will be actually a lot more than 100 something dollars. So if you have it, consider yourself lucky. So there's another fragrance from this line. I will talk about it as well, which I find similar to this, but we'll see. Okay, so presentation is nice, and this was actually, the bottles are reminiscent of a tuxedo. That's how Armani Code bottles were made. Let me just show you one more, then you'll get some idea. I actually have quite a few from this line. Like say this is like a special, what is this? Special blend, yeah. This is the bigger bottle. If you have 125 ml, that's how it will look compared to the 75 ml. So they all have that thin bottle, and I have actually reviewed, just check out my review, I'll put down the names. So sprayer works really well. I have it pre-sprayed on the paper. Okay, I'll talk about longevity, projection, and then inside, look at that, red. Okay, this is very sporty, very cool. Red used to actually sort of signify sporty. Sprayer is very good. Let's just go one. That's adequate, shoots a lot of juice. This reminds me, the sprayer reminds me sort of like Chanel Allure line, Allure Sport, All Extreme. They have this fantastic sprayer. This has a lot of distribution. So this is basically a little bit deviation from original Code. Code is very sweet. Sometimes I think there's tonka bean, there's lavender, and I think there is also tobacco, perhaps, I forgot. Kind of like a spicy, sweet, aromatic fragrance. Warm, mild spicy, kind of sexy, formal kind of a scent. Then they have like some of the other ones. Now they have the new Absolute, and then I lost track. There are too many of them. The golden bottles, they're all good, but they're a lot more sweeter now. But Code was somewhere between like sweet, formal, interesting, and woody also, I think. This one will be different from the Code. How? This one adds some fruity, refreshing notes. There is a big mandarin orange note to my nose. When I spray it immediately 5 to 10 seconds, you start getting that mandarin. It's very big, and then it also hits you with mint, I think. So kind of like a fresh opening and fruity opening, sweet, but sweet fresh. Okay, so close to this, I would say Hugo Boss Bottle Sport has this kind of feel. Boss bottle, no, there's not Boss bottle. There's a Boss called Iced. I forgot that exact name, but that one. And then close to this would be something like the one from this line. There was one more called Armani Code, I think Iced. Yeah, that one, whole body was silver. So it reminds me of all those sporty, minty opening. Very nice. I would say Givenchy Play Sport reminds me of that one, but a lot more sweeter. Some people say they enjoy the opening so much, but some people say dry down is so much nicer. This perfume actually is pretty long lasting. Longevity is fantastic. This is built for summer, at least back in the days. And you can also wear this for, I think, springtime also, or somewhere between winter and summer. You can also wear it. Very versatile. It's a sporty fragrance. Reminds me of sort of like Dior Sport, older formulation, but instead of the lemon, there is a mandarin orange note. After that, it starts changing a little bit. I think there's a ginger somewhere, there's a watery note, and I think there's some sort of musk. It doesn't really have so much transformation, but basically the citrus, orange, watery accords, and a little bit of spices. And I think there's a woody backbone somewhere there. This takes the fragrance, like carries the fragrance for hours. So excellent longevity for a fresh, sporty fragrance. And I think this fragrance was one of the best sporty fragrance in the game. Okay, so that's why I wanted to review this. These are tribute to kind of like good old times, right? I absolutely love the way it smells still now. If it's released now, I would buy this, okay, as a new release. It would be a fantastic, perhaps, flanker to Acqua di Gio line, you know, or something like one of the top sold aquatic lines. This one can sell, like let's say Dolce & Gabbana, some of the light blue flankers. It has that vibe, but there's no salty vibe in it. So one of the good things is it doesn't have a seaweed or a seaside or marine life. That doesn't have, this one doesn't have that sort of vibe. So good for people who do not like seaweed. Fresh, clean, simple, and linear, doesn't change so much, but the dry down is so beautiful. Okay, so if you actually use this, I would say go with gym, go with work, also fantastic. Like if you are dressed like white suit or something lighter in color, let's say if you like Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, this one actually would be easy love. So overall, it's a very nice, masculine, high class, sporty fragrance, very versatile, excellent longevity, not just another forgettable clone, or sorry, forgettable flanker. Okay, rather, Armani have quality. Definitely the quality shows in this. Amazing beast mode, freshy, and it's just a shame that this is discontinued. If you can find the iced version, also very nice, got this green apple I think in there with that frozen mint. So yeah, I mean, fantastic line, one of the best line for flankers from House of Acqua di Gio, but the price a little bit high. So how much you are actually looking to pay? Realistically, if you want to hunt it down, now the price around $150 for this kind of bottle. If you score it within $85, I think that's an excellent value. So for Armani Code Sport, longevity, I would say 8. Smell, I would give it 9. Versatility, I would say 9 also, very good versatility. You can use this for morning walk in winter, and also in the workplace, gym, a lot of places you can wear this, no one's gonna really mind. One thing, this one, be mindful. Some people who do not like fresh perfume, do not like the note of mint, because it can be a little bit green. They may not enjoy this. Okay, that's just a fair warning. But apart from that, everything else is good. It's a safe fragrance and it's a collectible perfume. But right now, one last remark before I'll give it overall like a 9 out of 10. But one ending remark is, if you actually in the market right now, you'll find many fragrances which has the note of mandarin, and I can name you easily like 10, 15, 20 from top of my head. So at this point, it's not really that unique because those notes are very familiar to us. So you'll smell this every now and then, like Hugo Boss Unlimited. I think the white bottle, I forgot the name exactly, but it was Unlimited. And you know, it may not be the most unique thing right now, but this is one of the best times. You know, if you have this bottle, hold it with a lot of pride. So amazing fragrance, check it out, Armani Code Sport. That's my review. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you so much, Madhin bhai, once again for your bottle courtesy. Time to move on to a list, and then we will upload this. Have a nice day. See you soon. Bye-bye.